The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Welcome all sports fans to the second game of today's festivities. I'm your host, the Dustin Nessa Dudley, along with Nick the Face and Go Ref Go behind the camera. And
Getting ready for the tip-off.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all right.
This game we have the Hawks versus the Celtics. The Celtics rather are in 6th place. The Hawks are in butt naked last. They're in 8th place. And these two teams, Nick, are not going to go to the Madness. They're not going to the playoffs. Hawks have a new look. They traded John McMillan, but they got Kyle White, number 15. Kyle White was traded from the Celtics. What tape? Oh, it's on my stove, which says you no good.
They're going to read you the inbounds here. The ref was talking to the coach.
Right now I'm going to have to go to my rosters for this game because most of the players I just don't recognize by face. As Kaneen.
Set up! Set up! Two people on the same side!
Just threw that up there.
Foul on Forrester. I have to go to my rosters because. Oh, here's some rosters back here.
Walk, 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 walk.
Celtics on the inbound.
I don't know what that shot was.
He was looking for a foul, and I don't know why he wasn't touched.
He was looking for the foul before he even shot.
Kyle Watt brought it all the way to the cup, but just couldn't connect.
Nice laying.
That's Young Wah.
That's an and one right there.
Number 20 is Young Wah. Brandon Moran commits the foul. Young Wah's at the line for the and one.
Rebound! Right up, Joe! Good play.
Kaneen makes it right. And Nick, it must be a much more pleasant experience commentating the games today than it was a couple of weeks ago when we had to unfortunately put you and Alex right into the fire.
One of us had to do the camera with the bleachers in front of us. We couldn't even see. There's a much better situation right now.
There you go.
You can really see the floor. Go at the flu.
I guess, actually, when you talk to Ian and Cassidy, and they told you their experience, you said, what?
You guys got to see the floor?
Well, Kyle White, the newest Hawk, is trying to take control out there verbally, which is a nice thing, but you have to watch your language.
Yeah.
It's a family show.
A little arguing on the floor between the Hawks.
If Kyle White thinks he could buck the system, he didn't watch that first game.
Yeah, I don't think he was here for that.
No, he wasn't.
Hey, guys, set up the offense.
Celtics up 5-0. Oh, that's a travel. He switched pivots. Celtic foul. I have to tell you, Nick, this game certainly doesn't have the energies like the last game.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it has the same caliber of players, though. He almost lost the ball in his hands.
Inside the console.
Denied from behind.
And that was clean. That was nice passing. You got to make those bunnies.
I don't know how he missed that. And he just misses the three. Celtics come down with it.
Console with a nice rebound.
Kyle White's looking to speed it up, and he loses the ball.
Traveling. That referee is smiling because at least the coaches are yelling out the correct violation. We need to get him under a permanent contract down here. Foul away from the ball. Magic ain't seen a call like that in 10 years.
No one was covering him, and he misses the easy layup. The Hawks coach is very upset right now.
Very upset. They played 6 minutes plus, and they haven't scored a bucket yet.
The game is 5-0 Celtics.
Yes. Yes, there's a much more pleasant working conditions for Nick. I think Nick might come every week now. He was like, see, Nick, I have to tell you, this is truly the way it is. When you came that time, Nick, as I said, Go Ref Go had the flu.
Yeah.
Waldo wasn't here. I wasn't here. The first game, the bleachers were on the floor.
Yeah.
It was like anything that could have possibly gone wrong,
Went wrong.
went wrong that day. So maybe you can give the message to Alex. Maybe he'll want to come back too.
Yeah. Hopefully. Much better conditions now.
Just remember, Nick, you can watch the studio production of Around the Rim at atrlive.com.
Huh?
ATR, the guest this week will be Beanie Amos. That's right. You heard it. First time, last time, only time. Nesta Dudley will be interviewing Beanie Amos in the studios of MATV. By the time you hear this show, it'll be ancient history because this show will be played 2 weeks later. But they can go online. Kyle White scoring for the Hawks.
Nice play by Kyle White.
The Hawks call the timeout to drop that play.
This is the finger roll.
Yeah, it's going to be a long walk.
It looks like it's going to be a long game for the Hawks.
Yes, Nick, we played over 7 minutes, and the combined score isn't even double digits yet.
I don't know how he missed that layup. And it's got no one covering him under the net.
This certainly is not the Pistons and Kings we're watching.
Absolutely not.
Kaneen. The Celtics do not have a balance. Okay, they're trying to bounce off the floor. I was going to say that they do not have a balanced floor.
No one on him. The Hawks are not contesting any shots by the Celtics.
Traveling on the Celtics.
Traveling off the inbound.
They traveled off the inbound. And it was, it was 2 of them. It was 1 Hawk, and they traveled on the inbound.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Well, that's why we got 3 letters down here, Nick.
Stolen by number 11. Nice play. They're just looking. They're watching him.
They just let him walk right in. Matador defense. By the way, any language that you learn here, Nick, feel free to use in your career of commentating. You can really put color into the color commentating. Oh, he traveled. Yes, he did. Forrester did travel. I saw it right in the paint.
The score is now 9-2 Celtics. 1:40 left in the first period.
Yeah, swing it.
Abramo swinging it to Young Wah.
Nice shot.
Where has Young Wah been?
They had 3 guys open on the left side. Young gets the ball and he hits a 3.
Console, that was ugly, but he got his own rebound.
That was not a good shot.
Abramo will foul hard by Scott Jules. Abramo's at the line where everything is free.
See if he sinks them.
Hits the first one. I missed that. What was that? Gets his own rebound because no one boxed out the shooter. Moran to White. And they got him for steps.
Quick. Oh, man, you did that quick.
Wide open. And he sinks it. Good shot.
What? He's looking at me like, what is this?
Moran.
A lot of confusion on the Hawks side.
Celtic ball.
It's off Kyle White.
I don't know. Kyle White needs to clean up his attitude. He could be on the receiving end of a technical.
He could be. He's really pushing the envelope right now.
At the end of the first 10, Celtics up by a dozen, 14-2.
Seeing a lot of big leads today.
And Nick, I mean, what do the Hawks need to do? They played 10 minutes. They got one bucket.
They need to do everything. They need to do everything. They're playing zero defense, not contesting any shots, just standing and watching. And they're not making any passes. No one's moving. They're just throwing it into the other team's hands. They need to do a lot.
Meanwhile, the Celtics, they're spreading the O. Everybody's touching the ball on the O.
Absolutely.
And they're taking high percentage shots.
And they're landing them. And that's why the game's 14-2 right now at the beginning of the second period.
Bradworth Benton, who's always represented, is now behind the camera. Go, ref, go is going to the concession stand. Take a little break. He's going to feed his face. Mike Abramo
Sinks it.
Kyle White. The Hawks are just all bunched up, Nick. They're not even spreading the O.
No, not at all. Guys are standing around and watching. Shoots it up against the back of the backboard.
And Nick, Kyle White shot that ball from Everett, which is the next town over.
Yeah, he was in a different zip code.
Yeah, that was not a high percentage shot. They got him for steps.
There's no one around him, and he just walks with it. He figured no one's watching.
You know, if he was on the goal line, that would have been nice.
That would have been a good play right there.
Scott Jules draw the foul off of Abramo, Mike Abramo. Last week, Nick, Scotty Jules, who averages 4 points, last week he had 25 points
Really?
against the Sixers.
Let's see how many he puts up tonight. Well, today, actually.
He was the player of the week for the past weekend. Jackson.
Trying to go baseline. There's nothing.
Going to be a foul on Kaneen. Pair of fouls on Kaneen. He's coming out.
Kyle White with the ball. And he draws the foul and he gets the and one.
Well, Nick, if he makes this, we'll find out what 5 of the make means. I wanted to see what the 5 of the make was. Brandon Naylor coming down with a rebound. The Hawks are not spreading the floor.
Not at all.
They're not moving without the ball.
Denied by number 5.
They're not making the preferred pass. Like you said, Nick, they got to do everything.
They got to do everything. I mean, what can I say?
And now he got stripped. He got stripped butt naked clean, and then he commits the foul.
Celtics call timeout. I don't quite know why they're calling a timeout right now.
I would guess that Magic doesn't want to see his guys break down to sloppy play. And he obviously saw something that he didn't like. If it was me, up by 12, the Hawks have to do everything right. I wouldn't have wasted the timeout.
No, neither would I.
But it's not my team.
I wonder what the Hawks coach is telling the team right now.
I don't know, the Hawks coaches have been relatively quiet. Maybe they saw the first game. And they knew.
That this ref was out.
And the ref's first name is Dave, and this person, it's Dave. He's been in referee for a couple of seasons. So we have a pair of Daves out there officiating.
Out of bounds, loses it out of his hands.
Kyle White taking it to the rack.
And he gets it.
We're going to see the 5, Nick. Man-to-man offense.
Nice pass. Wide open. Wide open under the net. Where was the Hawks defense there?
Like you said, they have to do everything. He keeps on cussing.
Let's see if he gets a technical. He's pushing it as far as he can.
They got him for steps.
It's Hawks ball. The game is now 20-8 with 4 minutes left in the period.
Travel. The 5 is the man-to-man defense, but Kaneen is all by his lonesome. Foul. I wonder whose man Kaneen was. The closest one to him, Nick, was me and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're not even wearing the colors of the Hawks.
Kyle White is not happy so far with his team.
Kaneen misses the front end of 2. Misses them both.
It's Hawks ball.
Brandon Naylor. Kyle White taking all 3 of these side rims, and Scott Jules with the weak side rebound.
Nice play by Scott Jules.
Kaneen.
Nice pass. And the end 1.
Call for the intentional foul. Nick, I'm not trying to hate on players, but if I'm the Hawks, maybe I'll call off that 5. It's just not working.
Nothing's working. Game is 22-10 with 3:28 left in the second period.
Intentional foul. I don't know. This is my second game. I could use a couple of hot dogs myself. I don't know about you, Dick. Michael Brown hits them both. What happened was it was an intentional foul, not a technical foul. So the shooter shoots 2 and possession. As opposed to a technical foul, when it's a technical foul, the coach can assign a player to take the shot. This is interesting. The basket was good. The Hawks are saying he shot 1 too many free throws, and the Celtics are saying he needs one more.
Yeah.
We might have to look at the rule book at halftime, Nick. I might not know the rules.
He's got the opening, takes a shot, doesn't land for him. This game seems to be going faster than the other one. We're almost at the halftime.
Yeah, but it certainly doesn't have the same energies.
No, not quite. Nice pass by Kyle White. How did he miss that?
Scott Hughes blew the bunny. And then he commits the foul. That has to be at the very least 2 on him, but I'm thinking 3.
I believe that's his 3rd foul.
4th.
4th personal
Whoa,
foul.
that's 2 pairs. That's 4. That 25. 25. That's 2 pairs. That's 2 pairs. That definitely went on the coach's radar because first half. And Coach Magic ain't hating that. Console.
And he gets the lay-in. Those are the kind of plays they need to go with.
Kyle White. Kyle White's going 1-on-5, Nick. And,
yeah, basically. He needs to use his teammates better. I don't know what that shot was. That was completely off balance.
Oh, Console can capitalize on. There you go.
Nice play. Attack the basket. That's how they're going to get back in this game.
They got to make some stops, and they got to start it now.
1:50 left in the second period. 24-14 Celtics. I think the Celtics are looking for a 3.
Nats and Jackson.
And there they go. And an air ball.
You're up by 10. You don't need 3s anyway.
And he gets a 2. That's what they should have done before.
It appears that Jackson switched pivots on that, which would be a travel. That's what it appeared to be.
Kyle White draws the foul into the net. In the paint, I mean.
Joe Canine has 3 fouls. That's a pair and a half. Oh, okay. So maybe earlier when Magic called that timeout was to give his guys a breather.
I think we've just figured out the mystery of why he called that timeout. Seems like the Celtics only have 6 players today.
And Joe Canine has 3 fouls. It's a pair and a half. Kyle White hits the second of 2. Young Wild's going to take all 3 of these.
Well, I don't know what that was.
That was just a throw it up and let's see what happens.
Pretty much. And he comes down to the other side of the court and gets the ball. And throws an interception. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. And he misses the finger roll.
He didn't use the glass. Did not use the glass. The glass is your friend. Hawks call a timeout. I guess things are a little bit confusing, I think.
Absolutely. The game is 26-15 Celtics with 39-5 left in the second period. Seems like the Hawks are facilitating more offense now. They're making more shots. But that's not saying very much if you look at the score.
What the Hawks should do once Joe Kinane gets in the game in the second half, he has 3 of them. Just drive on him, make him commit the 4th, possibly foul out of the game. Then now you're talking entire team on 5.
Yep. I'm sure the Celtics are happy they just got that timeout. Playing with only 6 players.
Referee Dave saying, "Come on, Red, let's go." He's smiling. Dave's having a good time. He's having fun.
That's what it's all about, having fun.
And I'm having fun watching him officiate.
Kyle White has the ball in his hands, looking for the screen. He seems to like that play right there on that side of the net. Trying to dump it from the side.
Rellis cleans it up.
And he sinks it.
Chris Munyon knocking down all 3 of these. Kyle White's talking to the official, trying to draw the foul, but he went in there all out of control with his shoulders dipped. So he's asking a question. So what he's doing, you can ask a question. If you go to the official, you go to him nicely. You don't try to intimidate the official and just ask why he made that call. The official will tell you why he makes that call.
Absolutely.
It's when you come at the official with an attitude.
Yeah, that things don't go right. Things don't go your way. The game is now 29-17, and we're going to begin the second period in a few minutes. I mean the third quarter in a few minutes.
For Nick to face, Nestor Dudley, Brad with Benton. See you at the half. Back at the half, Nestor Dudley, Nick DeFace, and DeFeast. I'm sorry, Nick.
That's all right. That's like the 5th time.
At least I didn't say Chris.
You got my first name.
And Brad with Benton behind the camera. Celtics up by 12, 29-17.
They probably want to slow this game down, keep their lead going. He steps out of bounds after the steal.
Natson Jackson cleans it up.
Nice little play under the hoop on Natson Jackson.
And Nick, the MNBL is 24 years old, and the best name ever is his, Natson Jackson. That's the best name ever.
That's a pretty cool name. I've never heard Natson before as a first name.
And his last name is spelled Jacquencin. That's Jackson. Such a cool name.
And he gets the N1. Nice play by Console.
Hoop in the hum, hacked in the act.
At the beginning of the second period, it's 31-19 Celtics. That got pretty high up there.
Comes off the rim. Munyon couldn't come down with it. Hawks ball. Munyon
steals it. And he gets the easy lay.
White.
That was a travel, but they didn't see it.
I was going to say he got away with steps. That was a travel right there on Munyon. They're all looking for travels. Magic's looking for travels there, Nick.
He's not getting the calls this way, though.
He's looking for nothing because it ain't happening. Munyon.
Nice shot by Munyon.
This is the first time Kyle White is playing his ex-team.
That's not going his way so far. Stripped. Kyle White has it.
Hawk ball. Oh, that was nice. You got it. I was going to say, you got to make those. Young Hua.
Young Hua heard footsteps and he got a little nervous right there. Celtics still get it though. It's 37-21.
The Hawks are sitting around arguing and not getting the ball, and precious time is ticking off. We're going to find out on who.
Ryan, come here.
Okay, Brian Young is wearing 13, but this roster says number 7. That's the confusion.
Nice pass. Hawks coach is screaming 3 seconds, and he's right.
Hey, Fred, that doesn't happen if it's in front of him.
Hawks taking a timeout. They are down by 13, 37-24.
We're seeing more offense out of them now. The defense is still pretty non-existent, though. The Celtics are getting easy shots other than that. This game's just going to go on the same way it has.
Yeah, Coach Magic looking for traveling. It's not happening. The Hawks, coach are looking for 3 seconds. That ain't happening.
A lot less calls in this game so far.
Huh?
A lot less of the refs this game.
Yes, it was. Well, you know, that last game, I mean, the Kings were out of control. You know, they want to argue, they want to yell, they want to cuss.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's just not going to happen. You can't fight the system.
No, it's not.
You know, and unfortunately for the Kings, it took being on the receiving end of 4 to 5 technicals and the ejection of one of their weapons for them to knuckle down and play the game right. Yep. And if it wasn't for a couple of outside shots, ill-advised outside shots by the Pistons that were made. The Kings could have came back in that game. They were down by like single digits, 9, 8.
Absolutely. I believe it was about 9. They could have came back and won that game, or they could have not been down in the first place.
Yeah.
These are lessons that should be learned, and maybe next week to perform better.
All right, I'll see you. See you Wednesday. You too, thank you.
Kyle White turned around and went the wrong way, but he gets the layup anyway, so it doesn't quite matter.
Kyle White got a little confused. You're going to announce soon? Naylor. Console's doing work in the paint. Oh, they got him for traveling.
He really worked for the ball, too. That's the most hustle I've seen out of the Hawks today.
And Console got some pipes. Look at those guns. He can do some damage in the paint.
Nice pass by Console. And 55 drops it right out of his hands.
Oh, they got Kyle for, they got him for a push.
It's Kyle White's second personal.
That's only Kyle White's first foul. Munyon side rims it. White with the weak side, the strong side rebound.
I don't know. That was a travel.
Coach Magic's doing jumping jacks, calisthenics.
Nice shot
Of
on
Bravo.
the outside.
Of Bravo. Good rebound by Naxton Jackson. Munyon. Nick, I think we're missing one hell of a conversation behind us. Possibly more entertaining than this game we're commentating.
It's a shame we have to watch this game.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
42-26. 14 points better are the Celtics over the Hawks with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the third. Knocks down the back end of 2.
Go, Kyle. Go to Kyle.
They threw the ball away.
Nice steal.
Hey, Joe. Nasty. Don't cover him.
White, awkward shot, goes in.
And he lands it. I don't know what that was, but it sunk.
I'm not sure if he knew what that was either, but 2
just-
points? 2 points.
He just threw it up there. Hey, the Hawks will take whatever offense they can get right now. Should have been a jump ball, maybe. Hey, Bassis hits 55 on the Hawks.
Forrester kicks it out to Jules. Console.
That was an over the back right there. What's it called?
Munyon.
Chris Munyon is fouled. He's going to go to the line. The game is now 41-28 with 1 minute left in the third period.
You're right. Bangs them both down.
Gets the friendly bounce.
Console. Kaneen takes it to the rack.
Nice play by Kaneen. Saw the hole in the defense, ran right through, got the easy finger roll. 45-28, and the clock is ticking. 34 seconds left.
Jewel backs rims it. White in the paint.
The Celtics were just watching them right down to the hoop.
Nice pass to Munyon,
Nice play by Munyon.
who just threw it behind his back.
Nice little reverse layup right there. And that's the end of the third period. Game is 47-30 Celtics.
What did you not understand? I'm interviewing Beanie Amos next Thursday and around the ring. Live. Live. Because if it isn't live, it doesn't count. Live. This is the interview that everybody wanted to see for years.
I'm just having a conversation with the commissioner of the MNBL. He's asked me, what am I doing next Thursday? I'm like, I'm having a show like every Thursday. Yeah, but Beanie Amos. Yes, Nestor Dudley, Beanie Amos, live next Thursday. Malden Access Television. Channel 3 if you have Comcast. Channel 28 if you have Verizon. And I agree with you. The ratings are going through the roof. This could make... There's no way Alex Trebek can hang with this. I'm going to kill Jeopardy.
The Hawks are down by 17 to begin the fourth period.
You have to tune in and watch. You didn't ask me that when I interviewed Chris Rogers. I mean, there's not any difference. Beanie Amos, Chris Rogers? I get confused between the two of them all the time.
I don't know what just happened there. He fell to the floor and he dribbled again.
We're not sure whose ball it is. Magic's asking whose ball. It looked like it looked like it's red ball. Yeah, I think it's red ball.
That's a Jackson with the denial. Nice play by Chris Munyon.
Chris Munyon, dipsy-do. If I could borrow a phrase from Dick Van, tell dipsy-do, skip-a-loo, hello to you.
Nice teardrop by Kyle White.
Swing it, Joe. Swing it.
Kaneen's working hard. Draws the foul.
Working real hard under the net.
Young Wazga checking in the game. I'm thinking he's taking Brian Young. One Young to the other.
Again, for people who didn't hear before, the Celtics only have 6 players today, meaning they only have 1 on the bench.
And he did not take out Brian Young. He took out Mike Abramo. I don't know. Brian Moran. Coach Magic is not being nice. I don't know where he learned that. Where does he get that attitude? Where does he get that attitude from? I talked to B.D. Abers. He said you guys came in with bad attitudes, and that's the way you left.
Air ball on the free throw.
He's still talking about Brian and he's had to do with his former teammate for over 10 years. Because allegedly he was a Hun. Brian Resendez. Oh, goodness. Young Wah.
Nice move. That was unexpected.
Yeah, even his coach didn't expect that. Kyle White, they got him for the steps. Young Wah. 3 seconds. Bullets going in the locker room for the next game. I'm not sure who they're playing the next game. I don't see the other team. Bullets Sixers. Bullets are playing Sixers next game.
Nice play by Kyle White. Really hustle and get the 2.
That's how to work.
Was that a shot or a pass? I'm confused.
It was a shot. If it goes over the rim, it's a shot. Foul on Maxon Jackson, 3 of them. He has a pair and a half. Kyle White's head bangs down, the first of 2.
Hawks coach screaming all day long. Nice play by David Console.
And that's the fourth on Nats and Jackson. That's his fourth personal. That's 2 pairs. Conso, ugly shot on the first of 2. Stolen by Conso.
Nice play by David Conso.
Abramo's all by himself. Oh, and he got hit.
Yes, I heard it. Yes, he's right.
I didn't catch him. White timeout. Okay, who was that foul on? I didn't catch who the foul was on. Was there a foul? Young Hua. How many is that on Young Hua? Okay, Young Hua committed his 3rd foul, and that's the 8th team foul. They're in the bonus.
Celtics are taking timeout. 3:36 left in the game. 52-38, Celtics.
There's a substitute referee coming in. So they're both Daves, and one of the Daves are going to be gone. I'm hoping it's not the new Dave, because the new Dave's the best official we've seen down here in years.
Yeah, he's been making some good calls last 2 games. The Celtics get a much-needed rest with a very shallow bench.
Hey, this one's live, guys. This one's live. Off zone. This is live. This is live. This is live. Wake up, Nathan. Let's go. This is live.
Maybe you should teach him Creole.
Deep. Travel. It was the same team fighting for the ball. I know.
Did he just take out his tooth? He has a chin ring. You can't wear jewelry on the floor. A chin ring. I thought he took out his tooth.
Let's go, let's go.
He might catch a cold, that cool breeze coming in after taking out that jewelry.
A chin ring? I've never heard of that.
Young Hua traveled.
From what we see right now, it looks like the Celtics are going to come away with it. It's only 1 man on their bench.
But Nick, they're playing sloppily.
They are playing sloppy. Both teams are playing sloppy.
Kaneen has 4 fouls. That's 2 pairs. Brian Young on the bench waiting to come in. Abramo.
Right there.
Another lane from Chris. Chris Munyon right there.
Chris Munyon.
Seeing Kyle White at the line again. He's been there quite a bit in the last few minutes of this game.
They are in the double bonus are the Hawks. And the Celtics have 3 players with 4 fouls.
And they airballs the free throw.
Hits the second of 2. I should say the back end of 2.
Young Wah with the lay-in. Nice play by Young Wah. He's really showing up today.
You know, there's a technical on. Personal foul. Technical foul on Dave Console. Out there cussing. And it was the original Dave that called the technical. It wasn't even new Dave. It was the original Dave.
Original Dave stepping up.
Huh? 5 in 1 season. Celtics turn around now, Nick, and they're up by 20.
Yep. 2:32 left in the game. This ain't going anywhere else. That was a little bit of a travel.
That's on Forrester.
And Browno at the line. And he sinks it. He makes both.
Jules.
There was no one covering him right there, and he got the easy lane.
Lane violation on the Hawks. Unfortunately, Nick, this is just prolonging the game.
Pretty much.
It's last 4 minutes stop time. I think we're ready to see the Bullets versus the Sixers.
Just about.
The first of 3 men to foul out. You can play with 4. You can play with 3. When it gets down to 2, the game's over. You have to start with 5.
Gotcha.
They got him for steps. This is going to be a long 90 seconds.
Oh, is that a headbutt? It looks like a headbutt to me.
Norellis.
You just threw that up against the glass.
To Young Wow by his lonesome.
And he makes it.
Capitalizes on it. He's going all by himself. 1 on 5.
The Bullets are ready to come out for the next game.
Next game will be the Bullets, who are 4-4, going up against the defending Neighborhood League champs, Sixers, who are 2-6.
This has been a very long 2 minutes, with the Celtics having a big lead. Score is now 67-42 with 39.6 seconds left.
That ball is live. People are just looking at it. Jules.
Stop acting, Brian.
Scott Jules knocks down the front end of 2. Misses the back end of 2. Jean Baptiste with the putback. Abramo to Munyon. Jean Baptiste to Jules. Abramo.
Not playing any defense on their side of the court.
Celtics 69, Hawks 47, and the last 2 minutes and 33 ticks were the longest 2 minutes and 33 ticks of my
life. Longest 2 minutes of my life.
So, Celtics improve, Hawks drop down. For Nick, Nesta, Bradworth, see you at the next game.